right, we're going to talk about heredity and reproduction. Yes, we are in science. It's big ideal 16. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, so let's do this. Heredity and reproduction. Gonna be quick. Which body part helps people digest their food? A, the brain. A, heart. B, the brain. Or C, the stomach. Digest food. Oh, my brain is full. Oh, my heart is full. It is stomach. Your stomach helps digest food. I'm able to observe and describe major stages and life cycles of plants, animals, including bees and butterflies. Okay, let me go back here. What was that? Okay. What is the object pictured? What is the function of the object? It's hard to tell. It's a seed. This is a picture of a seed. Seed is a part of the life cycle of most plants. Most plants start off as a seed. The seed contains a little plant, enough. The seed contains a little plant and enough food to keep it alive until the seed is able to germinate, to start to grow and begin to grow into a mature adult plant, able to reproduce on its own. Germinate is the next step. To germinate means to grow to the next stage. All right, very simple. List all things that you know about plants. Why don't you think about it? Pause it, solve it, think about it. What is it? Yeah. All things you know about plants. Look at the picture. Which of the following body parts pushes the air into the balloon? The heart, the brain, the lungs. I hope you said, come on, do it. The lungs. I will be able to observe and describe major stages in the life cycle of plants and animals, including bees and butterflies. Sounds familiar. What is the object in the video? Time lapse of a seed germinating, turning into a sprout. Let's see if I can get this video to play or not. It does not like me anymore. Don't know. So that's germinating. It's starting. That's a seed in the middle there, and it's starting to grow its parts. Its root, its stem, its everything. Starts growing. Why do scientists carry out investigations? Why do scientists carry out investigations? Why do they? Why don't they just think about it and think about it, pause it. Scientists carry out investigations to answer questions about the natural world. The natural world is stuff that's all around us, in the water, in the air, in the trees, in the forest, in space. It's natural. It's in nature. So natural nature. Space. There's natural studies there in science. Biology, plants, animals, chemicals. Why is it important for scientists to compare their findings? Why don't they just go, yep, that's it. That's the reason why. Why do they compare? Why do they go, oh, okay. That's why, okay. Oh, but look, why do they do that? Think. Pause it. Think about it. Why? Why do they just go, yeah, that's the way it is? Why do they have to look at something and go, I wonder, wait, how come yesterday I got that, but today I got this? Scientists repeat and compare their investigations to make sure their results, what they find, are similar. If the results are not similar, scientists will find out why. Oh, that's why it didn't work, because it was wet that day, or the grass, or what I rolled it on, what I did it on wasn't smooth. It was rough. We did investigations like that. So you figure out what we call the variable, how it varies, how it changed. Was it inside? Was it outside? Was it in the morning? Was it at night? What changed? What was the how did it vary? It's called the variable. Why do you think it is important for all the student groups to follow the same procedures for today's investigation? But why do they have to follow the same thing? Why wouldn't they want to go, I'm just going to do it this way? Why is that? Because they wouldn't. They wouldn't get what? They would get all different results. They wouldn't get the same thing. This group would, they did it that way. This group did it that way. It would be different. It wouldn't be comparing to figure out if that's the true way. It would just be them doing their own thing. And you can't have that. You need to figure out if the result is going to mean what you're looking for. Answer is important because the student groups will be able to compare the findings and results during and at the conclusion, at the end of the investigation. So they can look and go, oh, when we were rolling the cars, you've used force, you used too much force, you used it on, very slick, very smooth, really hard surfaces. We had to do it on one particular thing. A group could just go off and roll it wherever they wanted to. That's why, because they want to be able to compare. Which body part holds you up and helps you move? The hearts and lungs, the heart, lungs, the brain, the stomach, or your muscles and the bones? We all know it. It is muscles and the bones. Be able to compare, we reach right. Come on. All right. Observe the two pictures. What is different between the two pictures? One's in that. They're both in grass and soil. They're both growing, it looks like. Let's see what it says. The plant on the left is a sprout or seedling, very few leaves, not very big, few flowers. Is a young plant, not able to reproduce yet, very small. It's a child, it's a baby, it's a seedling. The plant on the right, the blue one there, bluish, is an adult, many leaves, big flowers, and it's able to reproduce. It's an adult, it's a grown up, it's grown up. So that's the two. One's a seedling, one's an adult tree. Seeds. Flowering plants come from seeds. So everything in that little, see the apple over there? Those are seeds. The little kiwi, is it a kiwi? You can't really tell. Those have seeds in the pea pods. Every seed has a protective shell. Inside the shell, there's a small plant and enough food to keep it alive until it begins to grow. Seed dispersal means the seeds go away. Look at those pictures. That's crazy. Seeds need to move to have a new location. Remember, you need to grow. You need to have space, because if not, you can't grow up in one spot. This will provide enough space, nutrients, because if not, if we're all eating the same food, we're not going to survive. We all need our own supply of food. So do plants. Nutrients, sunlight, and water from the plants to grow. Animals, wind, and water aid in seed dispersal. So the wind blows it, animals carry it, the water moves it through the flow, through current. Germinate. When a seed has enough space and sunlight, it will germinate. Roots, and a sprout will grow out of the seed. It will start to grow. The seed will start to germinate. Seedling. A seedling is a seedling or sprout is a young adult that is grown out of the seed after germination. So you don't see a seed there, you just see the plant starting to grow, which is a seedling. Adult flowering plant. Adult flowering plant is able to flower, to bloom, and then to reproduce, to pass on more seeds. Pollination. We know about this one. Pollinators, such as bees, butterflies, and birds, help plants reproduce. They cause fertilization to occur. This process creates new seeds. So we have a hummingbird, we have a butterfly, and we have a bee there. So they all pollinate. They're pollinators. They take it, they move it, they take it, and we know about this. Okay, bean life cycle. Starts, grows, seeds, germination, seedling, adult. Here we go. Seed at the top there. Seed dispersal, seeds are moving. Bird carries them. Germination, moves around, starts to grow. The little pod there grows. Seedling, grow on the stem, the roots, and adult flowers. It goes all the way back again to pollination and fertilization, how it moves to the next to get a seed. Why do seeds have to be dispersed? Why do seeds have to go places? Why can't they all just stay in one spot? Think about it. Pause it, solve it. I'm gonna let you solve it. Which body part helps move oxygen to all the body parts? The lungs helps it move. The brain, the heart, the brain, the bones. What do you think? Helps the body part moves oxygen. Think about it. It is the heart. Heart pumps the blood. Blood moves oxygen. That's how we get blood to all of our extremities, all of our arms and our legs. Pumps the blood. That's how it gets oxygen. That's what water helps you get oxygen in your system. Okay. What do you observe in the video? We can't play this video. What is important? Okay, answer. Plants which explode to disperse the seeds. The seeds are more likely to be able to germinate and grow into adults because they are more likely to have the space. So basically, they poof. And I wish it would play, but it won't play. Trying everything. More likely to have space, sunlight, water, and nutrients to be successful. So it just goes and it disperses. It goes everywhere. When is a plant able to reproduce? When can people reproduce? When plant is able to reproduce when it is an adult. As you become an adult, you become older, you can reproduce. Same as seeds, same as plants. Look at the picture. What is shown? You better get this one right. You better get this one right. Muscles, skeleton, a stomach. It is a skeleton. You know that? All right. Why it does that, I don't know. Life cycles. Which of the following animals go through life cycles like a chicken? The butterfly, snake, cat, horse, turtle, crow, duck, lizard, or mouse? Which of them has a egg, hatchling, adult, egg, okay. Snake, turtle, crow, duck, and a lizard have life cycles similar to a chicken. The young hatch from eggs, then they grow. Butterflies hatch from eggs, but they go through a complete metamorphosis, a complete change from different to adults. We know this. We talked about this. Butterflies change caterpillars. A horse and cat and a mouse are mammals, and they are born live without an egg. So yes, horses and cats and mice and a mouse, they don't come from an egg. They're live birth. How does your body get oxygen? Your brain takes in oxygen from air. Your brain takes in oxygen. Your lungs or your stomach. What takes in oxygen from the air to get your body? How does your body get oxygen? Your lungs take it in. Look at the picture. The brain is found in your head. Better know that. What does your brain do? Digests food, pumps blood, it lets you remember and feel. It was so sad. Oh, I mean feel like pain, I guess. Yeah. I mean feel like I have feelings. It does. It lets you remember. You don't remember through digesting food. You remember through your brain. Helps you remember and feel, have feelings. Oh, that hurt. That's your brain reacting. Okay, life cycle of a frog. Frog life cycle. Tadpoles hatch from eggs. Tadpoles begin to grow legs. Tadpoles turn into froglets, frogs with tails, froglets. Dogs turn into adult frogs, froglets turn into adult frogs. Alligator life cycle starts off as an egg. A baby alligator hatches from the egg. And a baby alligator turns into an adult alligator. Life cycle of a butterfly starts off with an egg. An adult butterfly lays eggs. Adult butterfly lays eggs. That's why it's a cycle. Right before it is the adult. Larva hatches from the egg. The larva builds a covering, turn into a pupa, which is that little stage down there. And the adult butterfly emerges from the pupa. You gotta be careful how I say that. Pupa, not poop. Different thing. Chicken life cycle starts off. Adult chicken lays eggs. Hatchling comes out of the egg. Hatchling grows to become a chick. Hatchling to a chick, and then the chick grows into an adult chicken and lays eggs all over again. Cycle. Draw and label life cycle of a butterfly. Do it on your own. Go ahead and do that. Pause it. Do it now. Do it. What is the job of the stomach? To digest food, to take in oxygen, or to control the body. The stomach. Digest food. Your food. You're hungry. Digest it. I can't go back. Why do scientists carry out investigations? Scientists carry out investigations to answer questions about the natural world. I think we talked about that. Repeating themselves. Life cycles. We're not going to talk about this. We just did it. So, hope you just did it. Why is it important for scientists to compare their findings? We talked about this. You're repeating yourself, Mr. Verhoost. I'm not. It is. Scientists repeat and compare their investigations to make sure their results are similar. If the results are not similar, the scientist will find out why. Why did you get that and I didn't get that? Let's find out why you got your answer and I got my answer, or I got my answer and you got that. Let's figure it out. Got to figure it out. And that's it. Simple as that. No more. No mas. Take care. Check the descriptions below. Have a good time. Study. We're still in school. Some of you are asking, why are we still doing this if we're not in school? You're in school still. You're just doing schoolwork at home. I still give a grade. Those grades will be seen next year. These are still grades. This is still work to be done. Take it seriously. You're still in school. I'm dressed up silly. I do it to relax a little bit, to have a little bit of relaxation so you guys aren't stressed over this. Apparently you're not, but you need to remember, you're still in school. We're still working, okay? Check the descriptions below. Do your iReady work. I'm serious about this. If you don't get this stuff done, it's not going to be good for next year, okay? And you know what I mean. Back on task, okay? We're still in school. I know we're not in school, but we're still in school. You know what I'm saying? Back on task, okay? We're almost done, almost into summer. Let's finish strong, as we always say, as people say. Okay? Take care, guys.